The wheel, invented around 3500 BC, the wheel revolutionized transportation and made possible the development of vehicles such as cars and buses.
The printing press, invented by Johannes Gutenberg in 1440, the printing press allowed for the mass production of books and other written materials.
The telephone, invented by Alexander Graham Bell in 1876. The telephone revolutionized communication, making it possible for people to talk to each other over long distances.
The light bulb, invented by Thomas Edison in 1879, the light bulb brought electric light to homes and businesses, changing the way people lived and worked.
The automobile, invented by Carl Benz in 1885, the automobile transformed transportation and led to the development of the modern car industry. The radio, invented by Guglielmo Marconi in 1895, the radio revolutionized communication and entertainment, allowing people to listen to music, news, and another programming.
The television, invented by Philo Farnsworth in 1927, the television brought the world into people's homes, revolutionizing the way we consume entertainment and information. The computer, invented by Charles Babbage in 1822 and modernized by Alan Turing in 1936, the computer has changed the way we live, work, and communicate. The Internet, invented by Tim Berners-Lee in 1989, the Internet has connected the world, making information and communication readily available to everyone. The smartphone, invented by IBM Simon in 1992 and popularized by Apple's iPhone in 2007, the smartphone has changed the way we communicate, access information, and consume entertainment. Electric generator, invented by Michael Faraday in 1831, the electric generator converts mechanical energy into electrical energy.
Airplane, invented by the Wright brothers in 1903, the airplane changed the way we travel and has revolutionized transportation. Penicillin, invented by Alexander Fleming in 1928, penicillin is an antibiotic drug that has saved millions of lives. X-ray, invented by Wilhelm Röntgen in 1895, the X-ray is a diagnostic tool that allows doctors to see inside the body. Refrigerator, invented by Carl von Linné in 1876, the refrigerator allows for the preservation of food and has changed the way we store and consume food. The barcode, invented by Norman Joseph Woodland and Bernard Silver in 1952, barcodes are used to quickly and accurately scan information about products. World Wide Web, invented by Tim Berners-Lee in 1989, the World Wide Web is a system of interlinked hypertext documents that can be accessed via the internet.
DNA sequencing, invented by Frederick Sanger in 1977, DNA sequencing is the process of determining the precise order of nucleotides within a DNA molecule.
Solar cells, invented by Bell Labs in 1954. Solar cells convert sunlight into electrical energy.
Satellites, invented by the Soviet Union in 1957. Satellites are used for a wide range of purposes such as communication, navigation, and weather forecasting.
Jet engine, invented by Frank Whittle in the 1930s. Jet engines are used for the propulsion of aircraft, making air travel faster and more efficient.
Nuclear power, invented by Enrico Fermi in 1942. Nuclear power is a method of generating electricity through the use of nuclear reactions. Robot, invented in the early 20th century. Robots are machines that can be programmed to perform a variety of tasks, from simple tasks like assembling products to more complex tasks such as surgical procedures.
3D printing, invented in the 1980s. 3D printing technology allows for the creation of physical objects using digital designs.
Drones, invented in the early 20th century. Drones are unmanned aerial vehicles that can be used for a variety of purposes such as surveillance, delivery, and military operations.
Smartwatch invented by Microsoft in 2004. The smartwatch is a wristwatch that can connect to the internet and run apps.
Virtual reality, invented in the 1960s. Virtual reality is a computer-generated simulation of a three-dimensional environment that can be interacted with using specialized equipment such as headsets. Biotechnology, invented in the 1970s. Biotechnology is the application of technology to the study of living organisms and their functions.
Quantum computing, invented in the 1980s. Quantum computing is a method of performing computations using quantum mechanical phenomena, such as superposition and entanglement.
GPS, invented by the US Department of Defense in the 1970s. GPS is a global navigation satellite system that can provide location and time information to users anywhere on Earth.
Artificial intelligence, invented in the 1950s. Artificial intelligence, AI, is the simulation of human intelligence in machines that can be programmed to think and learn. Blockchain, invented by Satoshi Nakamoto in 2008. Blockchain is a decentralized digital ledger that records transactions across a network of computers.
Electric car, invented by Thomas Parker in 1884. The electric car is a vehicle powered by an electric motor rather than an internal combustion engine.
Lithium-ion battery, invented by John Goodenough in 1980. The lithium-ion battery is a type of rechargeable battery that is widely used in portable electronics and electric vehicles.
Touchscreen, invented by E. A. Johnson in 1965. Touchscreen technology allows users to interact with devices using their fingers or a stylus.
CRISPR, invented by Jennifer Doudna and Emmanuel Charpentier in 2012. CRISPR, clustered regularly interspaced short palindromic repeats, is a tool for editing genomes.
Internet of Things, IoT, invented in the late 1990s. The Internet of Things, IoT, refers to the network of devices, vehicles, and other objects that are embedded with sensors and can connect to the Internet.
Stem cell therapy, invented by James Thomson in 1998. Stem cell therapy is the use of stem cells to treat or prevent a disease or condition.
Advanced materials, invented in the late 20th century. Advanced materials are materials that have been engineered to have specific properties or performance characteristics.
Big data, invented in the early 2000s. Big data refers to large and complex data sets that can be analyzed to reveal patterns and insights.
Nanotechnology, invented in the late 20th century. Nanotechnology is the manipulation of materials at the atomic and molecular scale to create new materials and devices.
Robotics, invented in the early 20th century. Robotics is the branch of technology that deals with the design, construction, operation, and use of robots.
Automation, invented in the early 20th century. Automation refers to the use of technology to automate tasks that would otherwise be performed by humans.
Cloud computing, invented in the late 1990s. Cloud computing is the delivery of computing services such as storage, networking, and software over the internet.
Dimensional printing, invented in the early 21st century. Dimensional printing is a form of 3D printing that creates physical objects with multiple layers. Smart grid, invented in the early 21st century. The smart grid is an electrical grid that uses digital technology to improve the reliability, efficiency, and safety of the grid.
Electric motor, invented by Michael Faraday in 1821. The electric motor converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. Gene editing, invented by Jennifer Doudna and Emmanuel Charpentier in 2012. Gene editing is the process of making precise changes to the DNA of an organism.
Advanced robotics, invented in the early 21st century. Advanced robotics is the use of advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence and machine learning to create robots that can perform tasks that were previously thought to be impossible.
Augmented reality, invented in the early 1990s. Augmented reality is a technology that superimposes digital information on the user's view of the real world.